Yeah, I've got all my blues, and then I also have this color is a blend of everything else that I got up off of the silicone mat. So on to today's video. What we're gonna do, spin some stuff out. I already have some tape on here to hold a canvas down. I think this is just big enough for an 8x8. Yeah. It's not real sticky anymore. I mean, it'll hold it, but I think I'm just gonna replace the tape on here. And the way I do that is I just roll up a piece of tape, and if it won't come off, then you can just put tape over it, another piece of tape over the same piece of tape. As long as it's a piece of tape that goes over the edges of the first tape, then it'll hold it down. Like these two won't come up because they're kind of painted in. So for that, I'll just take a piece of tape, doesn't have to be a real long piece of tape, just long enough to hold your, to get a grip, basically. I'm gonna put it right there so that we can get hopefully the 8x8 and also the 12x12 inch, because this is a 12-inch round turntable. So as long as I have tape near the edge, we should be able to catch part of that canvas and hold it onto the turntable while we're spinning. We should also be able to catch some of the 8x8 by doing the tape lengthways this way. I'm going to do that on all four sides. I'm just taking a piece of tape, rolling it onto itself like this, sticking it together, flattening it out, and setting it on here. Do it this way though with the cut side down. Then you just flatten it out as much as you can. Okay, and this should be good for a 12x12 and an 8x8, so let's check it. Make sure it's centered. See, that's gonna hold the 8x8, that's perfect. And then the 12x12, let's see if it grabs it. Yeah, perfect. All right, we're ready to go. Let's start on the 12x12. Got my colors here. Like I said, this one is a blend, and I haven't mixed it in the cup, so I'm just gonna leave it the way that it is. Let me get my camcorder rolling so you guys can see me from the top. So anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour this one down, this mix, this blend of all of the colors. Let me see if I get my big light on, if you can see it any better. So this is just a blend of all of the colors that I got, from the last pour, and I just poured some in these. Wipe that on there, not wasting any paints. Okay, that's my base color. And then I have a bunch of colors over here that I want to put into a smaller cup, just a 5-ounce cup, and pour it out. Okay, getting started. I got peacock pearl, cobalt turquoise, brilliant blue, Prussian blue, bright metallic sapphire, lake blue, and pearlized crystal blue. And I'm just gonna layer those in a cup, all blues, maybe a teeny bit of white. I haven't decided yet. So I do have the white on hand in case I want to put a couple dots in there. I do mean a very little bit. Okay, let's get ready to do this. I'm gonna go ahead and pour this out however it looks. which is pretty cool right now. Save some for our 8x8. Okay, I'm gonna spin this a little bit just to get it spread around the canvas. Let's do this 5-cup. 5-chamber silicone cup. Spread this out. Doesn't look like it's on there straight, is it? Make sure I have nothing in here because I did scrape this up off the table, so there could be things in it from the silicone mat, so I'm just checking it to make sure nothing else is in it. Okay, so for this, since I don't want to keep this pattern that's in this color, I'm going to try and mix it a little bit on the canvas with this. It's actually a cake frosting spreader. I'm using it on canvas today. I want to make sure I have this color on my sides too, whatever color this ends up being, all of these blended together. Since I won't be able to recreate it, I'm going to try to get as much as I can over to the sides now. And then the rain pour will just slide over this. Let me use my hands for the rest of this. Just trying to drag this color to the edge, basically. I'm just picking up a little bit of color where it feels thick right here on the edge, on my finger, and running it along the edge of the canvas, side of the canvas. Making sure all the corners are covered really well on my sides. A nice even layer. That will make a difference whenever we get ready to go and stretch paint out on it. Whether it goes over the side easily or not. And we want it to go over easily. Torch this for air. I put some air in it whenever I was swiping over it with the cake tool. Okay, let's go ahead and get us a cup going. So I'm going to use Lake Blue. I want to use a couple of metallics in this one too, but Prussian Blue definitely. Prussian Blue in the center. And this one in the middle. And then I have, I'm just going to take lids off of these so that I can pour them easier. Okay, I want to do a little bit of Peacock Pearl on top of that phthalo blue. Some Peacock Pearl. And next to that, we'll do Cobalt Turquoise at the bottom. This one. And Bright Metallic Sapphire on top of that. Then next to that, Brilliant Blue. Another layer of Prussian Blue on top of that one. And then we'll do Crystal Blue at the bottom of this one. This is a pearlized Crystal Blue. And then Lake Blue on top of that one. I really love Prussian Blue, so I'm going to do a little more Prussian Blue, just a touch over here. And then on top of that one, What have we not used? I think I've used everything, so I'm just gonna repeat something. Brilliant blue, we'll do 3 colors in this one. So Prussian blue, brilliant blue, and peacock pearl. Again, I love turquoise. Okay. So I'm just gonna pour this down, like pour it straight out of the cup. And as I'm pouring it, I'll turn the turntable and that will give me a spiral design in my pour. Torch one more time for air. Torching my cup for air. Okay, here we go. Just pouring straight out, but I'm gonna turn my canvas while I'm pouring. Make sure you guys can see me. Here we go. A little bit faster if you want, more of a ring design, or you can go as slow as you want. Just love these colors together. Now I'm going to quit turning. Still turning, but not as much. Trying to get my center designed out. The last of my Prussian blue coming out right now. Now I'm just going to spiral it for my center. A little bit off center now. That's okay. I don't think I'm gonna need this much paint for the other canvas. This is already way too much paint. Okay, slowing down as I get to the end of the paint cup. The end of my supply. I'm reversing my pour, the direction that I'm pouring in at the very end. Whew. Oh, I dripped, but that's okay. If you ever drip like that, you can always just fix it with a palette knife or something really skinny. I'm gonna take a palette knife and try to go through there real quick. A lot of air in here popping still. Fortunate for air. I'm gonna recenter this. Off a little tool real quick. Let this sit for a second so some air can come up. Get my circle back over here to the center, sort of. So that when I spin it out, it's more even. Also, moving it around like this allows some of that air to come up. It's another good reason to kind of tilt a little bit. This is going to be a spin. I want to tilt it because I want to make sure before I spin it that my paint is in the center of the canvas. The weight is in the center. So then whenever it spins out evenly, proportionately. So the only thing I do for these little silicone cups, because they're super easy to clean out as long as you don't let the paint dry. And even if the paint dries, it's easy to clean out. It's just kind of hard to get in these little corners of the chambers. So what I do for that is I just spray it with some water and set it aside, and that way the paint doesn't dry on it. And whenever I get done filming for you guys, and I just go and rinse it out. I'm gonna torch this one more time. The more airs come up. Okay, let's give her a spin. It's just gonna be a gentle spin, but here we go. Let's get this one out of the way first. Move some things to the side. Okay. Let's get this out a little bit. I'm afraid it's not going to slide off right there. Okay, here we go. This is gorgeous already. I'm gonna torch one more time. Then I'm gonna spin. Air keeps coming up. Okay, here we go. Spin number one. Just gonna spin gently. Beautiful. It's like a miniature version of the big one. Spin again, but I want to move some things over this way first. Okay, one more spin. Torching any air that's popping up as it's stretching. Here we go again. A little bit faster this time. Like this. Not enough darkness in the middle, and I lost a lot of my peacock pearl, but I do like it. I'm gonna drag this out this way a little way. This way. Start doing my swirly things in here to make it look like motion. I think I'm gonna spin it one more time to see what happens. There's too much light, like too much, it's too bright over here for me. Let's see what I can do about that. Just gonna keep stretching. I'm gonna spin it again. Oops, hot on me. Okay, here we go. I don't know how I feel about this one. I like the last one a lot better than this one. This one's not terrible, it's just not what I thought it was gonna be. Let's try this next one without the lake blue and the brilliant blue, because that's what this is. These bright blue colors are, this is brilliant blue. And this one is lake blue. I mean, it's pretty. It's just not what I thought it would be. I thought it would be more Prussian blue. So I'm gonna do this next one with a lot more of the Prussian blue and a lot less of the lake blue and brilliant blue. Lake blue and brilliant blue are both opaque colors. And then the Prussian blue is a transparent color. Really wanted the depth, a lot more depth than this. Just striking my sides to get the extra paint off of there. Okay, so there's one. We'll set that one aside over here on some cups. Should have done the small one first. Hindsight is 2020. Oop. One's good. I'm gonna scoot over a little bit so I can do this 8x8, and I'm not gonna spin it very fast at all. I don't want to end up with paint on the corner of this thing, which I might go over that bright blue anyway. I'm not a fan of it. It's a little guy. This is Amsterdam titanium white. And spread it a teeny bit. Okay, a teeny bit. This one, I'm gonna load a cup up. I want Prussian blue to come out last, so I'm gonna put it in first in my cup. So Prussian blue, peacock pearl, I'm not using light blue again. We're gonna do some cobalt turquoise, but just a little bit of that, not a lot. Bright metallic sapphire. Some more Prussian blue. pearlized crystal blue. Like a tiny bit of lake blue. And some more peacock pearl. And I'm gonna finish it off with Prussian blue again. Okay, so there's our cup. It is layered, it's ready to go. You guys see this? Okay, I'm just gonna pour it in there. From this corner, I'm gonna pour it from this side right here. So, the edge of this semicircle. Pour it from here. Oh, I almost made it. I dripped right there. That's all right. That might go off the edge, so that's okay. What's on the spinner is almost as pretty as what's on the canvas. Okay, one more spin. Straighten it out. Forge it clear. Here we go. Oh, I love this. One more spin. So when when I'm taking this off, I'm just going to be careful not to pull the tape with my canvas. I'm going to torch it for air. Make sure my corners are covered really well. And then I will bring you guys down for close-ups. So this is the 8x8. And I like all the speckling in it. I love these little bubbles. Oh, I love this. I like the center. It's really cool. 3D kind of peacock pearl and crystal blue right there. You can see the peacock pearl, but it's in there. Kind of looks like peacock feathers right there. The colors and then the little bubbles in the rings. So there they are. Which one is your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for being here with me. This was a lot of fun. Glad I got to do a ring pour. I haven't done one in a long time. It's really hard to do those, by the way, but this one was fun. Let me know which one you like the most. See you guys next time.